Most of the hill climbing in the United States started off in the east. There was an AMA circuit in the east that started in the 20s. Actually came over and took in Billings, Montana, and Billings was actually the oldest running hill climb in the country. That started in the 20s, and it's continued to run. There's no other hill climb in the country or in the world that's run as long as Billings. So that circuit went for many years. Everybody rode Harleys. Generally, they rode the same type of bike. Sometimes they'd switch off, ride the same bike. And the bikes were relatively short with chains on the back. Then, as hill climbing came more west, California got involved in hill climbing, and I started getting involved in the early 70s. And it was real strong in Southern California, real strong in Northern California, a lot of good riders. Generally, in the 70s, up until the mid-80s, California riders totally dominated the sport in the West. We'd come up to Widowmaker, and I won the thing 5 times, and if I wasn't winning it, was another California winning it. So it was generally dominated by Californians. And then slowly but surely, the Utah riders got a lot better. A lot of Montana riders got a lot better. Then the bikes started changing. Back then it was real long bikes with steel paddles, and it was a challenge to get up the hill. Now the challenge is more how fast you can go up the hill, not if you can make the hill or not. So the bikes become shorter. Bikes become shorter because they handle better.
I actually remember being in the back of my mom's car and driving me up to Salt Lake to the Indian shop. And I didn't know where we was going. I was in the back seat crying. And they purchased me a little Indian 50. I was 4 years old. I got on it and off I went, you know. And after that, had a little MR50. Then moved up to YZ80s and up the ladder. My dad and mom, they got me into this. And I thank them for where I'm at today. After that, it was a love and passion for the sport. Probably my most memorable event would be the one over in France, when I went over there and had conquered the Impossible Mountain, something nobody had done, and I was 20 years old, so that was the highlight of my career.
My name's Dusty Bear from Columbus, Montana. We used to work on a ranch in the summertime in high school, and we had dirt bikes out there, and so the race was on. I worked with my brother and a guy that owned the ranch. We all go out after work and beat on hills.
I am now, everyone. I have no name. crowd being so big in Billings, I've talked to a lot of people and they're scared to death because there's that many people watching them. But you know, personally, I've done it for so long, I kind of just tune everything out. I don't hear anything, and you know, I'm pretty relaxed until I get to the line, and then it's a matter of intensity and focusing, and I really try to focus on what my run's going to end up being.
The funnest class for me that I've done the best in is the open class. I started riding this bike when I was 14. Ever since then, I've done well in the open class. I don't know why. Other bikes are easier to ride, but I enjoy the horsepower. Every time you get off, it's better than getting wasted or anything you do, man. There's nothing like it, I can tell you. It's pretty awesome.
Last year I finished second overall and Travis third, and then this year I was third and Travis second. Me and my brother, we have a lot of fun doing it together. It's tough hanging with it. He always pulls through when he needs to. I don't have quite the years he does on these things. I will eventually.
I'm 38 years old now. I've been in this for 27 years. I've been professionally hill climbing since about 1984. Been traveling since 78, hitting all the hill climbs around. Have won the #1 plate several times, won the Open X class several times, won the Widowmaker twice. My favorite classes would be the Open X class. I've been riding that since 1984, pretty much full time. Been fortunate. No real serious injuries. I have a brother that's also involved in this, Kenny, that has had the #1 plate several times.
Our job is just to save money and hopefully body parts. But main concern is not to get anybody hurt. Main priority is the rider. Depends on where the bike and the rider are at the time. If you just get a wheel, come over the top, your bike is priority. The hook, they're just a regular steel rod bent, tied onto a rope. And the rope goes onto our big ropes here. They don't bend, they're really solid. You get them in there and that's it. If they fall, it's over. If you don't catch it, they better be for getting out of the way. You know, you kind of just zone out. You're more worried about catching the machinery, and you don't really think a whole lot. A lot of us aren't real smart anyway, so. You just hang out on a ledge all day and catch bikes. It's really an adrenaline rush. It's pretty neat. I mean, people rappel off of this stuff, and we're just jumping off of it to, you know, grab somebody. I think it's pretty extreme. The bike I ride in the open class is a 1500cc Harley on 60% nitro, 40% methanol mix. Puts out about 200 horsepower, and if you can hang on to it, it'll pretty much take you up anything.
I have a Kawasaki 1428cc, basically a street bike motor, hot rodded out and mounted in a KX500 chassis. Not everybody jumps on a 1400cc dirt bike every day.
My name's John Smith. I'm 23 years old, and this is my 11th year. I ride a Rotax 670. It's out of a Ski-Doo snowmobile, and I have an FJ 1200. On this bike, we beefed up the compression so much that we kept breaking kickstarters. We broke probably 7 or 8 of them. And so we came up with this timing advance system to advance the timing to make it so it's a half kick and it starts.
Nothing like an open X bike, because when it hooks up and you pin it straight, it goes straight and it goes quick and fast.
It's an FJ 1200, punched out to a 1400 cc, pushed about 130 horsepower.
I'm Jason Smith. I'm 15 years old, and I've been hill climbing for 11 years. It's a Rotax 800 we just built this winter. Took us a year to build. It's a snowmobile motor.
I ride a 1100 FJ. I try and get out and ride at least once a week on the weekends, keeping stuff tuned up and making sure everything's running right before you travel 500 miles and something goes wrong.
Are you girls excited to hill climb? Yeah. Yeah? You guys all like hill climbing?
No.
No?
Scared.
You're scared? How come?
Alright, we're ready there.
So big rocks pelt you in the leg and in the head, and you still want to catch bikes?
Still alive. Brand new gloves, burnt a couple holes in them. Sliding down from the ropes. It's all good.
Right on.
How'd you like the hill?
Great. A little spooky. You're not sure what's going to happen when you get to the base there, but just hold on for the ride.
I bought Jeremy's first motorcycle for him when he was 4.5 years old. That started the addiction to motorcycles. He was good. He had the love for motorcycles and he had the natural ability to ride a motorcycle. He made friends very easy and he loved to talk to people and didn't have any enemies.
Jeremy was probably my kid to me before I had children. I've known him since he was 5 or 6 years old. He really picked it up. He really had a lot of natural talent, extremely smart. You could tell him what to do and he'd listen. And I think that's what really made him what he was as a rider and as a person.
You know, it's sad that he's not here, but I mean, he's here with us, you know. But he was a good friend of mine, good competitor, an awesome rider, and he could have been #1 someday.
Jeremy was awesome. Everyone loved him. Just was a good guy.
Miss him. Everybody misses him.